After logging into the SmartDrive Response Center, go to the Coaching button, which is located under the Safety tab. The page displayed shows a list of all drivers who have events queued for coaching. If you have been set up in the system as a coach, this page will open for you automatically. If you need help at any stage, click on the question mark icon to open our dynamic help window. If you have access to view multiple sites or divisions, use the Site drop-down menu to select the specific site you would like to coach. If you choose the highest available level, you will have visibility of all coachable drivers when the box labeled Include Child Sites in Search Results has been checked. A new feature available with Enhanced Coaching is the ability to view the coachable events for drivers assigned to specific coaches. For example, if you want to view the coachable events for the drivers assigned to coach John Jones, simply click on Jones, John. And his two drivers will be displayed in the list below after you click Go. Whenever a coach completes a coaching session with a driver, that driver is automatically assigned to that coach. If a different coach completes a coaching session with that driver at a later date, then the driver will be reassigned to the new coaching moving forward. To revert to viewing all drivers under All Coaches, simply select All Coaches from the menu. In order to view a driver's profile, click on the driver name. To coach events which are ready for coaching, click on the green icon and select from the options of whether to coach all events or coach ready events. This can be accessed by clicking on the driver's name in the coaching queue. Having selected the driver you want to view, a new page opens and automatically selects the Trends view. At a glance, you can determine if the driver is above or below the target score for the company, as well as the trend in the driver's score over the previous 12 weeks. You can use the drop-down to select a time frame of only 4 or 8 weeks if preferred. A list of the events for coaching is shown in the Coaching Tasks section. The number of days left before the event is overdue for coaching is displayed in the second column for each event. In this example, the first event has 0 days left before being overdue, which means the event must be coached today. The other events will be overdue in 3 and 4 days respectively. The Coaching Tasks section also contains additional information like the date the event was recorded, the relevant observations, the score for each event, and also the vehicle number. The Coaching History section contains links to previous coaching sessions for this driver. Clicking on the line relevant to a previous coaching session will open up that session in a new window. Alternatively, a PDF copy of the coaching session, complete with notes, can be created by clicking the PDF symbol on the bottom right of the page. If you need to amend the notes for a previous coaching session, click on the line, not on the PDF symbol, for that coaching session. The Notes page will open, and changes can be made. In order to understand what skills or behaviors are contributing to a driver's safety score, click on the Skills tab. In this example, the driver has a tendency not to wear his seatbelt. This behavior is contributing to 31% of the driver's safety score. Similarly, mobile phone usage and failure to stop at stoplights have also been adding significantly to his score. These metrics cover the previous 4 weeks, so if the driver stops these risky behaviors, the driver's safety score will gradually improve over a 4-week period. Consequently, the behaviors will no longer be displayed on this page when the driver demonstrates he has consistently been driving without exhibiting these risks. The Comparison tab allows you to evaluate which skills your driver exhibits which are better than the company average, as well as providing insight into those where your driver is worse than the company average over the previous 4 weeks. In this example, the driver is better than average when it comes to wearing his belt below 20 miles per hour, incomplete stops, etc. However, he needs to work on wearing his belt above 20 miles per hour and must address the high-risk behavior for failing to stop at stoplights. Again, this data covers the previous 4 weeks. If prepping for coaching is not needed and the ideal workflow is to go directly to coaching a driver, click Coach All Events. If the preferred method is to prepare coaching events in advance of coaching the driver, click on Prep Coaching. To access the coaching screens, do one of the following. 1. On the driver profile page, click on Coach All Events. Or 2. On the coaching queue page, click on the icon in the Ready for Coaching column. When the coaching page opens, a list of the relevant skills for the driver are displayed. In this example, the driver needs coaching on using electronic devices, speeding, and wearing seatbelts. Further information can be displayed by using the drop-down arrows. Providing this basic overview to the driver can help give him or her a high-level understanding of the skills and behaviors which might need attention. The safety score trend and top 5 contributions to safety score can be displayed by clicking on the chart icon. Showing this information to your driver allows them to see how their safety score is progressing, as well as the behaviors which are contributing most to his or her safety score over the past 4 weeks. For additional help with coaching your driver, you can always click on How to Use This Page at the top right of the screen. This will open a window in which you will find guidelines and suggestions on how to use the information being provided. Once you and your driver have discussed the trends and summary of skills, click on View Events with Driver. Scroll through the events using the arrow button near the top left of the screen. You can scroll forward and backward through the different events using these buttons. Tools such as the Kudos tool, Notes tool, and Dismissing Observation tool can all be used as necessary. When all events have been viewed and you are ready to complete the coaching session, there are 2 ways to complete and exit. 1. Clicking the button marked Submit will complete the coaching session, but will not allow you to enter your coaching notes. 2. Best practice would be to click on the number 3 Summarize Coaching button. This will take you to the page where you can summarize the coaching session and enter your notes. A summary of the skills which need attention is automatically listed at the top of the page. Enter your notes in the text box, and make sure to annotate any comments your driver would like included. If you had added a Kudo note to one of your driver's events, it will be displayed on the coaching session screen. You also have the option of selecting the objectives of the coaching session, as well as the outcome of the session from the lists below the main text box. Once everything has been noted, click on Submit, and the session will be saved. You will also have the ability to print a PDF copy of the session, which can be presented to the driver, signed by the driver, or both. Thanks for your time today. SmartDrive Enhanced Coaching features the ability to review a driver's profile, view video events, and coach your drivers using a tablet. SmartDrive Enhanced Coaching can be used on Windows tablets, Android tablets, and Apple iPads. Please ensure your device is running the supported versions of software required by SmartDrive for enhanced coaching functionality. This information can be found in the Help section of the Response Center. If you are using Windows tablets, the functionality of enhanced coaching is exactly the same as the functionality of enhanced coaching on a Windows-based laptop or desktop. Therefore, if you are using Windows-based tablets and are already familiar with using enhanced coaching on your desktop or laptop, you can exit this e-learning module, as you already have all of the information needed to operate the tool. Tablets can be used for full coaching functionality, including viewing events and completing coaching sessions. Smartphones can be used to view events only. An example would be to view an event link which has been emailed via an alert. However, smartphones are not optimized for any other response center functions and should not be used for coaching tasks. It should also be noted that tablets can be used for enhanced coaching only and are not suitable for other response center functions, for example, viewing the dashboard or searching for events on the Events tab. When using a tablet, please remember to hold it so the screen is in the landscape orientation. If held to show portrait, a number of tools and icons will not be visible. The full screen icon can be used to maximize the size of a video in the event player. This icon varies by device, but is generally very easy to identify. The main coaching overview page will appear in the same format on both tablets as well as on desktops or laptops. The functionality is the same. In order to select an item when using a tablet, simply tap the relevant item. In this example, tapping on a new event which needs to be prepped for coaching will bring the user directly to the Prep for Coaching page for that specific driver or operator. While there are a number of advantages in using a tablet for coaching, there are also some minor limitations. Tablets do not show maps or graphs in the event player. Vehicle information, such as speed and RPMs, are not displayed either. If these items need to be viewed, please complete the coaching session using a Windows laptop or desktop. When the event player opens, a number of tools and observations are listed in the left-hand column. To play the video, either tap on the play symbol in the viewing pane or tap on the play symbol beneath the viewing plane. Remember, when viewing events on a tablet, you will not be able to see a map view or chart view, which are normally available on your desktop. If you would like a larger view of the video player, touch the Expand Screen icon, and the player will open, showing the video only. This is what the full screen looks like for video only. To revert back to the normal event player, tap the Resize icon once more. So in summary, here are a list of the primary areas to be aware of when coaching using a tablet. Your Customer Success Manager is available to assist with any questions. For any technical issues, please reach out to SmartDrive Customer Service. Thank you. Thanks for your time today. Introduction to Strategies for Effective Coaching. The vast majority of your drivers are coachable, and any gap in a driver's skill set should be viewed as an opportunity for coaching and improvement. There are 4 factors of coaching to consider in order for your drivers to realize continuous improvement. Balance the type of coaching session, be it complimentary or constructive. In addition, you must assess the driver's relative skill and will, understand the ABCDs of coaching, and plan the method of delivery of the engagement. When addressing improvement opportunities through skills-building sessions, take care to explain why the observation was made and how risk observations can be avoided in the future. Positive reinforcement coaching sessions, which would include examples of collisions being avoided, capturing events in the company's interest, or delivering outstanding service, will be critical in building your driver's trust in the program. There are 2 major dimensions to driver performance: skill and will. Skill refers to how much driver can rely on his or her skills to complete the task. Will can be defined as the desire to perform well. Your job is to discover the relative amounts of each in your drivers and to adjust your coaching style accordingly. Skills are developed and refined by reducing obstacles to learning and providing effective guidance based on actual performance. Will can be improved by creating an atmosphere of trust, providing encouragement where possible, and attaching incentives to performance. Drivers fall into one of 4 major categories within the skill-will matrix. Depending on which quadrant they are in, your efforts will be to direct, guide, delegate to, and excite your team. Where does your driving team fall in this chart? Statistics show that 20% of your drivers carry 80% of your risk. These high-risk drivers require the most direct management. You can target this risk by finding the drivers with the most risk points or highest safety score. Apply most of your available time to improving these drivers. You can make a substantial impact on your safety performance in just an hour of coaching. In experienced and talented drivers with low will but high skill, coaching is mostly a motivational role. The skills are there, and a manager must now instill confidence and enthusiasm in the worker. Drivers with high will are motivated to succeed and provide opportunities for the quickest turnaround. This third type of driver is one with high will but low skill. This situation could, for example, occur with a new recruit eager to get off to a good start and make a good impression. The coaching style is mostly aimed at directing and channeling the worker's actions and supporting him/her in his/her decisions. Finally, the fourth type of driver combines both high will with high skill. These drivers already contribute a very high level of performance to your fleet and may consider additional training a breach of trust. While everyone can improve, these star performers require more leeway than other drivers. Safety scores give you the quickest way to view drivers in the low-skill, low-will quadrant. By default, they are the drivers at the top of your site's driver ranking by safety score. The drivers with the highest scores require the most attention. To assist in framing your coaching discussions, consider the ABCDs of coaching sessions. Ask questions of your drivers to begin a dialogue. Build on their strengths in order to work on their weaknesses. Refer to old coaching sessions to see how they've improved. Get commitment that they will continuously improve, that the training process is never complete. Develop your drivers to be the very best they can be, which will make their lives, and yours, that much easier. Finally, be patient with your drivers and maintain frequent and friendly contact. Video is a very effective means of driver improvement. Not all coaching sessions have to include video review. If your company chooses to do so, drivers may be given a login to view their observation trends and contributions to risk. This can be the most effective way to improve driver skills. Both coach and driver can view driver events together to discuss both positives and opportunities for improvement. Face-to-face meetings. Driver safety meetings are much more effective when driver KPIs and real tendencies are part of the discussion. Phone calls with your remote driver. A phone call to review KPIs and trends can be very effective in managing driver performance. Driver self-coaching. When drivers are given access to their own SmartDrive profile, they can adjust performance per their weekly trends. Use the coaching workflow to capture your driver engagements. Documenting your efforts will add value to the program by revealing how your efforts have helped improve safety at your site. These sessions serve as proof of driver training, a method for tracking driver skills improvement, documenting challenges to the program, and for gauging what is or is not working.